Speaking of music and documentaries, I did finish all of the 99 Woodstock Netflix series.
Fuck yeah, you did.
I
You
wasn't
guys are
gonna.
giving me shit.
I fucking wasn't gonna.
Watched it.
No, but I brought it
Yeah.
up last week, and I was like, "Are you guys gonna watch the Netflix?"
yeah.
And you guys like, "Why would I watch that? Why would I watch that?"
Why would I watch
This
it
is how I hear you guys talk.
This is how I hear
Yeah.
Oh, we sound like good.
Like an Adam Sandler character. Why would I watch that?
Why would I watch that?
This is a fun one.
Come here, Mr. Penguin.
Like skeptical Netflix watcher. Why would
Yeah,
I
why
watch
would I watch that? I already saw it on
Why would I
HBO
watch
Max. Why would I watch
I
it?
don't know what I want to watch.
That's pretty good.
What do you want to watch, Christian? What you
No, but I told you about it. There's a 3-part
Yes.
Woodstock 99
I mean, I knew
series.
before you told me.
Really?
It's very popular. It's
Yeah.
number
It
one.
just came out like last week.
It just came out last week. Why watch that? Go.
Yeah.
Now that's Darwin from
fuck is that?
Thornberry. Not Darwin. What's his name? Fucking Henry Chucky. What the fuck
The
is
kid, the little kid.
Donnie.
Donnie. Yeah, good old Donnie Walls.
That was great.
Isn't he voiced by someone famous? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I know. Smashing. Oh, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Good old Tim Curry.
I think Lacey Chabert is one of the voices too.
Oh, okay. Is she like a?
The sister, or I don't know. Doesn't matter. You watched Woodstock 99 on the
Yeah.
Netflix.
It's the same thing.
It's the same shit.
It's
Right.
the same shit.
So I don't need to
like
watch this again?
extended.
There's a little. It's interesting seeing the different take on the event. Most of the stuff is the same, where it's like, it devolved into madness because of the corporate greed.
It was a little bit more of the behind the scenes from like production,
Yeah.
and security and stuff.
So the HBO Max version didn't have these people's, like, the people that were working there were literally like documenting it.
Yes.
And they got like firsthand accounts of the people working, and Michael Lang and the other guy, the fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that ran it. And so what did you think about it?
I thought it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it expanded on a couple more things. Like I guess the HBO Max one would be like a good highlight of everything that had happened, and this one took all of what is talked about in the HBO Max one and just like developed it a lot more. Because like in the HBO Max one, they focused a lot on the one story of the guy who died, or one of the guys who died.
They didn't even mention that in the
No,
in the
there's
Netflix one.
no mention of
They
that.
didn't mention any deaths.
They do mention like the assaults
Yeah.
more in this one too, which is just fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And I do like because it's obviously like the white male rage, but there's a little bit more sympathy towards like the musicians and stuff
in the Netflix
in the Netflix one, I think.
Well, yeah, I understand that because the not the Michael Lang guy, but the other guy who's like, yeah, it was fucking Fred Durst is a douchebag.
Yeah,
and it's like
he's putting on a concert. He doesn't know what's going on.
And he's also, if that's the case, all the other shows that he's put on would have devolved into just madness.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it wasn't the band's fault. Like Limp Bizkit's gonna be Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Korn's gonna be Korn. It would have been fucking awesome to see them.
Oh yeah, you know,
At
that time would have been because that's like the peak of their. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when they do the whole build up of the during Korn set, where it's like, are you? And then seeing the crowd just go fucking up and down. That's fucking crazy.
In the Netflix one, they do have interviews with Jonathan Davis.
Yeah,
with
that's cool.
Bush, the guy, Gavin Rosdale. Is that his name?
Yes, I think so.
Jewel. They have like
Jewel,
actual like artists.
DJ Fatboy Slim. Fatboy Slim? I think so,
Fatboy Slim. Yeah.
It's just mental.
Yeah. He's like, and then I was like, oh shit, this is.
What about my records?
Yeah, my record. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
No, but it was interesting seeing that.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun seeing like the behind the scenes. Again, it's more the same.
Yeah.
The white male rage.
It's pretty bad.
Did they blame Fight Club for it? Probably.
They had some clips in there.
Yeah, they brought that up. I mean, like a lot of it. They didn't like focus too much on it, but they had mentioned like because Columbine was right around the time, and there was just like this pent up anger, like all this anger and emotion, and there's just everybody was just releasing it. It was just like a combination of it. It's not like really one thing at fault. It's kind of just a bunch of a lot of things at fault.
Perfect storm of shit.
Yeah. Literally, because people were
That's right,
drinking
they were
terrible
pooping
water.
themselves,
Oh yeah, they had an interview with one of the women that
She
was
woke
like,
up with, like-
I had like trench mouth because
Yeah.
like I was drinking water with shit in it, and I had like
disgusting.
sores. In
Oh
my
yeah,
mouth.
that was crazy because they interviewed one guy from like the health department, and they tested the water, and the next morning when they came back and looked at the results, they said it was he just like almost lost his mind because it smelled and just looked terrible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So that's the thing. That's like with life, with anything. If you're not taking care of the people coming to your event, or if you're not considering them at least for sanitary purposes, like to shower, to shit, like then they're gonna go nuts.
Yeah. And it's crazy how it reflects on stuff like Fire Festival or even like the what was the other festival that happened like last year, the hip hop one where Astro World, where just like stuff isn't handled properly and shit's just gonna go south.
Well, I don't really remember the HBO one, but in the new one, in the Netflix one, they mention they're cutting corners with the cost.
Yes.
And the security was really cut. The vendors were really cut. Like they cut all those corners.
Yeah, they were selling like $4 of a bottle of water in 1999.
Yeah.
Like $4 now is like, oh fuck, that's cheap.
Yeah.
In 99, that's crazy.
No, but they cut corners with security. So even they interviewed some security guys where they're like, he's like, oh yeah, someone came up to me. He's like, you want a job? And he's like, are you for real?
Yeah,
like, You me? No.
The only band that actually where I was like, oh, that doesn't help is when Red Hot Chili Peppers went up and they did the Jimi Hendrix cover of
Fire.
The Fire. Yeah.
Well, that was the part when you mentioned Columbine. That was when it fucked up, when the fucking idiots, Michael Lang.
Oh, when they handed out candles?
Open flames.
So the crazy thing is it went well because they played, I think, like under the bridge and all the lights and it looked beautiful. But then, and then like they kept going and just
I think
just
that
went
was
crazy.
in the HBO one too.
Yeah, the fire part
I
was in
that
that
one.
too.
Yeah.
But that was like just the cherry on. I mean, before
a lot of flea penis.
Yeah.
They showed Flea's penis
That's
a lot.
right. Yeah, his penis was
yeah.
out there. Yeah.
But before that, they said it was the night. That was Sunday night. That was the final
night. Yeah.
And then, but Saturday they said was just fucking nuts too because everyone went to the raver with Fatboy Slim at like 3 a.m. or whatever it was, and they just kept going. It's just fucking going nuts. But at the end of the Netflix one, when the people that were there, they're like, would you go again? They're like, fuck yeah, I would go again. And it's like, oh, okay, so you did have a good time.
And most people, it's just like embarrassing. Just seeing all the, especially when they're like tearing shit down. And like, there's that poor lady that was like, this is a piece of art. And like the one that was like handing out trash bags and stuff. That's the thing that's disgusting too. It's just like, I don't get that. Like even especially like, going to movie theaters and seeing people like throw away their trash or they leave it on the floor. Yeah. And then you take that to like a concert. It's like, how are you so much of a fucking pig that you're like eating all your shit and you just say, that you're drinking a beer. Like I don't understand.
At the show the other day, like I turned around, I was like, oh, there's like hundreds of people here. I got to get through the trash can. Well, let's go for it. And I had to like go through to get to the fucking trash can to throw my cup away.
And then hey, bro, just throw it on the floor. Throw it on the floor,
just
bro.
Chuck it on stage, bro.
Yeah. Keep it simple. Keep it a plan.
Yeah.
On the plane, when I was getting off the plane, the people in front of me, their seats were just fucking covered
Pick up your trash, guys. Come
and
on.
like chips and shit. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And it's all people are like, oh, that's somebody's job. They're gonna fucking cover it. It's like, no,
just get off your fucking high horse, man.
So I can throw your shit away.
Help out. Yeah, help out. Clean up after your shit.
Yeah.
What do we do after all these beers are here?
They leave it here.
We throw them out the window.
Throw it out the window.
Yes.
Somebody's job.
Somebody's job out the window.
Somebody's job. Albert. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's good stuff.
It's fun. It was just a light, like.
I did fall asleep during some of it, and then I came back. I was like, "What did I miss?" And I just went back, and it was so weird because, like, I would go back, and I was like, "I feel like I've seen this," and like I kind of have. So
on HBO.
On HBO.
Well, I was gonna say like it's like they're like companion pieces,
just like Fire Festival was for the Netflix and Hulu stuff.
Yeah, because the Hulu version of the Fire Festival I enjoyed more because it was more informative, and I think they got the actual guy on Hulu.
I honestly can't remember. They did.
Yeah,
the Netflix one did.
The Netflix one was just like stylish and cool. And
I like the Netflix one. I watched that one.
They probably had more money.
Yeah,
Netflix really they fucking pour money into documentaries, and they know they have the filmmakers that are.
They know how to do that.
Can we do it more like that one though, where it's just an hour and a half? Can we not do an episodic
series?
documentary?
This guy doesn't like series over here.
For documentaries, come on.
Three-part documentary series, all 45 to 50 something minutes. I'm okay with that. It's when it's like 8 parts.
Oh yeah, I'm
an
like,
hour plus. It's like that's.
Tell me if the guy
much.
did it or not.
Unless it's.
Didn't you watch The Last Dance or Last?
That's different. That's overtime.
That's
like
not
10
different. That was a fucking struggle.
That was 10 hours.
I watched beautiful storytelling with captivating characters.
I watched that for the show, and that was a struggle.
I'd watch 8 more episodes if I could.
There was 10.
You're not watching Derek Jeter.
I wouldn't watch 10 more. I'd watch.
No, there was 10.
I know.
And there were.
I'm trying to
an hour each.
Trying to regain my footing here.
Yeah.
Saying like, I
would only do. What was the poop stainer or the who drew the penises?
American Vandal.
American Vandal. Yeah. Those are probably like 8 episodes, 30 minutes each. But like
that's a show.
I want more of that.
That's
stuff.
good.
That's a show. That's written.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't
Bring it
watch the
back.
second one. The second
Second one's pretty funny.
Is it
too.
good?
I don't think it's. I don't remember if it's as good as the first season, but it was still pretty good because it's a different case.
It's a fully different cast.
Yeah.
Same like documentary crew, I think, just like
Those kids?
in a different situation, I think.
Because the main dumbass in the first season was hilarious.
Yeah, I think he returns for a brief. Like, I think he makes a cameo. I don't. Did you watch season 2?
No, I watched
son
the
of a-
first episode. I think.
Yeah, I think I watched it too, and I was
Yeah.
like, you can't recreate.
It was
that.
like the. It was called like the
who
poop.
pooped in the
Yeah,
urinal, or
but they
something?
called him. It was like the because the first one. What was the name?
the penis. They
It
he drew
was
the
just who
drew the dicks.
the
Oh, okay.
slogan,
So
but
then
I
in
don't
the second
remember.
one, they
Yeah.
gave the guy a name.
I
Like
forget.
who's
One
the
of them will probably remember.
who's
but
the poop?
yeah,
Who's
yeah.
the poop something?
Yeah.
the poop
Who's
guy.
the pooper?
doctor or something like
Yeah,
that.
let me know in the chat. What was it?
Yeah.
American Vandal season 2 back like.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of support here, and I mean, 2 comments for backing me up on Last Dance.
Oh,
Here,
that's a
guys.
lot.
I can't get all 2 of them.
Wait, backing you up saying that was good.
Herman says The Last Dance was not a struggle. Thank you, because it was art, and I could have watched.
Well, if you're someone like me who doesn't watch sports, then it's probably gonna be more of a
I
struggle.
remember OJ Made in America was another long one, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
don't-
finished that.
yeah,
I never finished that
Yeah.
one too, but I watched
Yeah.
American Crime Story.
Yeah, and it's the same.
I did watch
thing.
that one.
I watched the full thing. I was
Very
like,
good. Very
That's
good
how he
stuff.
acted, right?
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah. The Turd Burglar. Thank you,
That's what it
Emmanuel.
was. Thank you.
That's
thank you.
great. The Turd
That's
Burglar.
good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
So yeah, go check it out.
Check it
Woodstock '99. It's
Yes.
very, very different. I love seeing the juxtaposition from Woodstock '99 and Woodstock '69. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's just like night and day.
The HBO one, I remember develops or goes into that one more.
Yeah.
Where they interviewed people at the 99 and they're like, do you even remember like who this
Yeah.
guy is? And they're like, no, I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Yeah.
Like they had no idea that it was a Woodstock.
This one they focus on what 69 a little bit more in like the beginning. And I especially love like because in the Woodstock '69 they were like making food for each other and like
Everything was, like,
there was
free.
peace and love,
Yeah.
man.
Did you guys ever see the movie about that?
The full documentary?
No, the actual narrative film with Dimitri Martin.
Oh, the Ang Lee one?
Yeah.
I never saw it. I
I
heard.
think it's Taking Woodstock. It's called.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
I,
I
didn't
I
hear
never
good
saw
things
it. I
about
never
that.
saw it.
I've seen
Yeah.
Hulk.
That counts.
It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I didn't hear good things about it.
Yeah, I heard it
so-
wasn't great, but I wanted to see it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's an interesting concept. Like
Yeah.
if he's playing Michael Lang, and it's
Yeah.
like, how the fuck do you
Stop
put
planning the festival.
it? Yeah. And that's a whole nother.
You can do a
other
sequel.
thing. Yeah,
Taking
but
Woodstock.
in the
again.
original Woodstock, they were on a field. They were in a beautiful
Yeah.
area. And the second one, they're on asphalt.
Yeah,
at
they
a
couldn't get that
military
location.
base. Yeah.
Even the mayor was like, "Oh, Woodstock '99, come back next year." It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No.
I'd be curious to see if you try it again, like a Woodstock.
They said it was dead, right?
I'm
Well,
sure. Yeah, there's no way.
On in the HBO one, they're like, oh, now it's just Coachella.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like Coachella is like
They've successfully
they-
done that.
They
for
found a way
years.
to
Yeah.
charge you up the ass,
Yeah.
but still like provide you with some good.
I don't like. Cause how much are those tickets? Those like thousands of dollars for those tickets.
I don't know if it's that.
Okay.
Is
It's
it?
probably hundreds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe as much as when we were young. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay.